Hey Matrix. Good day. Happy Friday or whatever day it happens to be for you. I think most days are just today. I'm adjusting the gimbal here. Let's see what else we got going on around the valley. Matrix, I'm in Mesa. You'll probably recognize that large rock over there to the east. Where's the smoke? There's smoke? Where at? I guess if I just turn a bit slower, I'll see. You're in Mesa too. Nice. Is there a fire somewhere? I know when the Woodbury fire was going on, it was pretty easy to see the smoke from there, or from here, from there, whatever. It's quite warm out today. It's too warm. I wasn't able to sit out back and work today. I stayed inside. Seems like summer is here. My days of sitting outside all day long working are over. All right, let's go this way. Yeah, it is a really cool view. You know, even when the sky is super clear like it is, it's always neat to get up there and see what's going on. I did not hear about the helicopter crash. I've been mostly avoiding news and social media today. I'm focused on trying to get a little bit of work done, and then was working on some stuff in After Effects. In Mesa Fatal, oh wow. I'll have to take a look at the news this evening and see. Get my dose of anxiety before bed. smells like someone's barbecuing. It's always a pleasant smell. We haven't barbecued yet this year. I've been wanting to. Need to go stock up on some meat. So Matrix, this is the DJI Mavic Pro 2. Slick little bird. Yeah, I really like it. I don't have a whole lot of experience with other drones. Like I've flown the Phantom 3 and the Phantom 4, also made by DJI, and then some smaller little ones by like Hubsan, and then like some even smaller little generic palm-sized drones. And this has by far been my favorite one to fly because of all the sensors on it and the GPS, not just the infrared and or not, I don't know what, not just the vision sensors, but also the GPS sensors. So it pings a bunch of different GPS satellites to stabilize itself and locate itself. So flying it is super easy. It's really stable. You know, even in not extreme winds, but somewhat high winds, the drone is able to stay stable based on those sensors. And the footage it takes is really good. 'Cause I like to do photography, and I'm trying to adjust the gimbal here. So I like to do photography, and I wanted a way to like kind of supplement, enhance photography, and so I picked this one up. But now I've also been digging more into video editing. I'm really glad that I got it. I'm having such a tough time balancing. Come on. There we go. I've been interested in the fixed wing type. Seems like a lot of restrictions on those, though. I'm not familiar with the fixed wing ones, but yeah, there are quite a few restrictions. I'm sure you're well aware why there's restrictions. Even on the one that I have, there's restrictions. Like, my drone is registered with the FAA. There are some drones you don't have to measure or register, but it depends on the size or the weight of them. And then it also, since you live in Mesa, you're well aware that there's a lot of, little airports around, and there's pockets of areas where you cannot fly. I'm luckily in an area where I can fly. But yeah, the restrictions are unfortunate. There's a reason for them, but sometimes it prevents you from just outright flying. Yeah, Falcon Gateway, and then you get further to I'm not sure where the Chandler Airport is located, but there's quite a few. But yeah, we're in a pretty good spot. We're able to fly, which is nice. I don't do a whole lot other than just tossing it up in the air, watching the sunset, and just kind of flying around the area or around the canals. Do Do you have to file a flight plan or anything? No. But it depends on your airspace too. Like if you are in an airspace that is like restricted, then you'll need to call the airspace control tower, the air traffic control tower, whichever's nearest you. And depending on the airspace, it's like an automated response type of thing. It's funny because you can go to Best Buy or Fry's Electronics or anywhere that sells drones and just buy one and do your thing, and not be any of the wiser of the laws and the rules. Have you done any drone flying before, or is it just like an interest you've been fostering? There's so many places I want to take it and fly. But for now, it's a nice little eye to have in the sky while I'm sitting in the backyard. I like to take it to the canal, and then I'll put it in follow mode and just have it follow me around. When we get clouds rolling in, it's nice to get some either HDR photos or some raw photos. Take some little video and use that as well. I got so much of that. A lot of footage of the sky, a lot of photos of the sky, and it's quite neat because even though, like today, we've got no clouds, it still looks a little different from time to time. We got some neat sun flare thing going on. The one downside to having a drone in Arizona is that, well, summer's on the way. And it gets quite warm in the summer. And electronics don't do well in the heat. Hey Steve, how you doing today? Good morning. We got viewers on YouTube and viewers on Periscope at the moment. For anyone else out there, I live stream on a few different platforms: Twitch, Mixer, Twitter /Periscope, YouTube, Facebook. I've just been mostly live streaming the sunsets for the month of April. Next month I'll probably be doing like a little lunchtime chit-chat pickle eating stream. My normal streaming happens on mixer.com /adjectivebeaver. I like to be weird and do random things. It's always different. I also am not very consistent. Got a hurt quail limping around nearby. I'm thinking I may fire up this summer, some gaming streams or photo editing streams, and so gaming's, play through some narrative games or some games that are funny. Photos, just to kind of go through my collection of unedited photos, stuff that I haven't processed but I want to, and just start doing that live. Steve, I'm doing all right today. A little hungry. I need something to eat. It's been kind of a weird, frustrating day for no reason. Well, many reasons, but no one particular reason. You know that feeling? Yeah, I don't know. It's just, for the most part, I've been trying to stay away from. I try to keep my head down and just focus on work and the After Effects project I'm working on. But the little bit of peeking I did on social media, it's quite frustrating. It seems like it's just one exhausting, stupid issue after another. Got a quail hanging out in the backyard here, kind of hopping around, picking up, which I assume is bugs or a little grass seed out of the yard. It looks like it has an injured leg. Not sure there's anything I can do about it. 'Cause as soon as I get up out of this chair and move closer to it, it's going to take off. Alright, but I'm going to bring the drone down and swap the battery out. Hi, person on Facebook. Hi. We've got I don't know if you missed it, but there's a quail in our yard. It's hurting. Not sure. It's under a chair. I won't be able to get it. Let's see it over there. You can see it limping. I'm sorry, little quail. I don't mean to scare you. I'm just flying the drone. I don't know what, like, it's not the first quail I've seen. Limping around. Like, I don't know what's going on with them. If there's a creature or something that's hurting them or what. All right, up we go. Steve, that's good to know. I'm glad you've been mainlining that disinfectant. For those of you listening, please don't take medical advice from the United States President. Do not inject cleaning into your veins. Dearest Cheese 39, I dig that name. Says that's so cool. Hey, hello, hi. I assume you're referring to the sunset, the drone view, or were you referring to my little eyebrows earlier, where I did the little eyebrow up and down thing? I'm assuming you're referring to the view. Good evening, good morning, good day, happy today, whatever it happens to be for you. I'm going to turn the drone, we're currently looking west, I'm going to turn it north and then to the east. I'm going to check out the little mountains and sky around the area and see what's going on. Thank you, and both. Excellent. Well, dearest Cheese 39, welcome to the channel. I don't recognize your name, so I'm assuming it's the first time you've visited me, or at least the first time you've chit-chatted. So thank you for that. Hello. I like to hike. I like to do photography. I like to do video stuff with like either just capturing video, filming silly videos, or just editing my own stuff. I like to play games. And I like to fly the drone. But most importantly, I like to be silly. The world's got enough seriousness and stress to it. Now, that said, I like to pay attention and know what's going on around me and stay informed and you know, and not be misled. But I was going somewhere with all this. I don't remember where I was going. Yeah, like so for the month of April, I've been flying the drone every day. I made a little goal for myself to stream every day in April, and I thought a really nice thing to do would be to fly the drone and watch the sunset. It's kind of like a little moment of peace, a little moment of zen, accompanied by my mouth noises. Oh, nice. Dearest Cheese says, first time, I love photography, and I'm funny too. Gotcha. Well, nice. Excellent. I have my moments. Sometimes I think I'm the only one that finds me funny, but I'm okay with that because it's important that you enjoy your own stuff. I like to play games. Sometimes I stream them. Whenever I stream, I like to do things that are kind of different. I don't just want to be, you know, another person, you know, playing a video game, or another person doing X, Y, or Z. You know, I want to be doing something unique each time. You know, I don't want to have a thing where you can count on him. He's going to be playing the same day, every time. No. I want to showcase me. I want to showcase what I do. I want to share what I'm doing, what I'm seeing, what's currently exciting me. I want to share that with other people. I used to live whenever the cats would hang out in my little office area. I would have cameras set up on the cat tree and live stream the cats just basically sleeping. I've live streamed a jar of pickles turning on a display table for hours on end. I've live streamed slices of bread with googly eyes attached to them. It's usually anything that I get a funny idea or an impulse. Now, with that said, I am an adult, and I try to take care of my responsibilities and do the right thing when I need to do the right thing. But I just want to have fun and play video games and do fun things. I live in Arizona. It's currently like 90-something degrees right now. Summer's on the way. Summer will be here way too soon. plane scooting across the screen. A lot of the stuff I create and do, and the random thoughts in my head, I will share on Twitter. Also, you can find me on Twitter also as Adjective Beaver. I sometimes update my Instagram with photos that I've taken, but I'm not very active with that. On Twitter, I try to share. I share more stuff on Twitter than I do Instagram or anywhere else. Which I know isn't ideal because, you know, stuff on Twitter gets lost quickly. Is that Mew Mundo? Is that how it's pronounced? Hi. Wow, perfect. So Mew, if I'm saying that right, or Moo, please forgive me if I'm butchering it. You should see it when there's clouds in the sky. It looks amazing. I mean, but this, no, don't get me wrong, this is certainly beautiful to look at. It's not something you normally get to see every day. And it's one of those things that, like, if I never got to see this site again, I would probably really miss it. It's so interesting how you fly drones. I love it. Well, to be fair, dearest cheese, the drone's doing all the work. I'm just kind of telling it where to go. Mew, I am in Arizona. Oh yeah, I'm fortunate enough, dearest cheese, that I'm able to. We've got a decent enough cellular network here that can handle it. If I didn't have that, I would probably it would be a terrible experience. And then when I'm flying, I try to do like really subtle movements because I don't want to, like, you know, the drone can turn pretty quick, it can move the camera pretty quick, but that's really disorienting for viewers. So I try to do subtle movements like I'm doing right now. You were from Turkey? Oh, nice. Well, hello in Istanbul. Well, hello, and welcome. Thank you for hopping in and saying hello. So I'm restreaming to a few different platforms, and one of the things I really like about that is that I can get like a bigger audience, and you know, more people can see what I'm doing. But live streaming directly to YouTube, the advantage there is that it automatically saves your footage. You know, it's saved on Twitch and Mixer as well, but on Mixer the VODs are deleted after like 14 days. Twitch, I'm not sure what the time frame. I think if you're like an affiliate or a partner, your VODs last a lot longer. Dearest Cheese is in Texas. Oh, cool. You gotta love how the internet can bring people together. We got somebody from the UK in the channel, or watching, someone from Turkey, someone from Texas. It's super cool. Mew, goodbye. Have a good night. Have a good day. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, but in like June and July, maybe even some of August, if not most of August, I won't be flying the drone unless the temperature's low enough. Do not speak English. Oh no. I mean, you seem to be doing all right. Well enough anyway. You can hear the songbirds in our tree squeaking. Squeaking or beeping. Squeeping. But yeah, you know, during the summer, I most likely will not be flying the drone because it'll be way too hot for it. Any live streaming I do during the day outside will probably need to be early in the morning or late in the evening. So like, even though it gets really hot during the summer, it's tolerable. We have really low humidity unless it rains, but it's not like, you know, like Cheese. I don't know what part of Texas you're in, and you don't have to tell me, but I was stationed at Fort Polk, Louisiana, and so, you know, I know the Fort Polk area, and then even Houston in Texas was really, really humid, and it was just miserable. You like the sunset? Yeah, Mew, I like the sunset too. It's especially from this angle, because it's not something you get to see every day unless you're live streaming from a drone. But yeah, like, so it gets really hot here. But with the low humidity, it's tolerable because you can find some shade, and it makes a huge difference being in the shade. And then whenever I go hiking during the summer, and it's usually whenever my water is half gone, then that's the point where I stop and turn around and go back. Or I plan to make sure that I have enough water to last the entire hike. Because I don't know if anyone's ever had a heat stroke, but it's not fun. And it gets with it being pretty warm here, you can get dehydrated quick. No, I'm like says, get busy hydrating or get busy not being hydrated or whatever. Yeah, you make that decision on your own. Of course, if you don't hydrate and end up passing out, someone will hydrate for you. Like, they'll just jam it right in you. Need to invest in a Camel. Well, I have a Camel back. Those little water bags attachments for your backpack, but I don't know if I want I don't know if I want an actual camel. I think if I was going to get any type of livestock, it would be like a cow, so I could have milk all the time. We wouldn't have to go to the store anymore. I know there's a lot more involved than just, you don't just have a cow and then have milk. It's not that, I know there's more involved there, but you get my point. Or I'd like to have a chicken that lays pizza, like little pizza eggs. So I think I'm just gonna stream the 2 batteries today. The current battery's at 29%. I usually bring the drone down at 18%. That gives me enough time to land safely and have a little bit of power left just in case. But I will be back after this battery's done. I will be back tomorrow evening. And then again on Sunday. Again, I'm doing a live stream every day during sunset for the month of April. Next month of May, what I'm planning, I'm also planning on streaming every day in May, but it'll be like a lunchtime stream where I eat a pickle and just chit chat with everybody. I know, not quite the same as a sunset, but should be entertaining. And I'm not talking like a little pickle slice here. No. Like, these are full-on massive sized pickles. I'm gonna eat a whole one every day. And then when May's over, I'll probably never want to eat a pickle again. But I'll worry about that when it happens. Mew, I'm sorry. I apologize if you are unable to understand me. Sadly, I'm not versed in other languages other than English. One of those things I'd like to learn, like I'd love to learn a few different languages, including sign language, but I just haven't taken the time to do it. When I lived in Germany, I had learned German enough to like converse with the locals far enough where they were like, "Oh, well, you speak English, right?" Like, yeah, and then we would speak English. But I haven't been in Germany for a long time, so I slowly forgot. I forgot everything I learned. Massive pickles are really the only kind that's morally acceptable. You know, when I really hope to make a fool out of myself eating these pickles. All right, so I'm gonna bring the drone down. All right, so that's it. I'm all done. You all have a good morning, a good evening, a good day, a good whatever it happens to be. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. And I will perhaps see you all tomorrow or the next day. I'm just going to wave for the next 5 minutes.